Greetings, dreamers and future millionaires. Swami Ruslan and the INFAPORTFINANCE channel. Today I propose to listen to Robert Kiyosaki's step-by-step strategy, how to make your first million. And so let's begin. It's Robert Kiyosaki, broadcasting straight from the urban jungle of New York City. I didn't grow up in a penthouse overlooking Central Park. I come from a working family and know the value of money firsthand. For years I struggled with financial difficulties. I was a hostage to the rat race, trading time for money and not moving forward. But I had a burning desire to achieve financial freedom, to break free from the shackles of the 9-to-5 routine. It was then that I discovered the power of financial literacy. I realized that the traditional path to wealth, get an education, get a good job, work hard, save money, is a recipe for mediocrity, not success. So I decided to rewrite the rules. I dove headfirst into the world of personal finance, devoured every book I could find, and learned from the best mentors in the business. I know what you're thinking right now. Robert, make $1 million. It's impossible for a simple guy like me. But let me tell you something. It's not impossible. You see, the problem is not your lack of resources or capabilities. The problem is the lack of a clear plan of action and the right mindset. It's about understanding the money game and using its principles to your advantage. In truth, the path to wealth is paved with financial literacy. It's about acquiring the knowledge and skills that will make your money work for you, not the other way around. And that's exactly what I'm here to share with you. In this eye-opening journey, I'm going to detail my proven step-by-step strategy for achieving financial freedom. The very strategy that helped me go from bankruptcy to building a multi-million-dollar empire. We'll look at the importance of setting clear, smart financial goals and developing a solid plan to achieve them. Forget vague aspirations. We're talking about specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals that will propel you toward your million-dollar dream. You'll learn the importance of creating multiple sources of income and breaking free from the constraints of a single paycheck. We will delve into the world of investments, reveal the secrets of complex financial instruments, and give you the opportunity to multiply your money. But it's not just about making money, it's also about managing it wisely. You'll learn essential budgeting skills, expense tracking, and smart spending habits that will preserve your wealth and ensure long-term financial security. So let's get down to business. The first step toward $1 million bank account is to set clear, actionable goals. And I'm not talking about some vague goals like, I want to be rich. We'll dig deeper and set smart goals. Goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. You see, when you set a SMART goal, you're not just dreaming, you're creating a goal, a destination for your financial journey. Let's say your goal is to accumulate $1 million over the next 10 years. That's concrete and measurable. But is it achievable? To figure this out, we need to break the goal down into parts. To reach $1 million in 10 years, you need to save approximately $8,333 per month. It may seem daunting now, but remember, this is a long-term game. We're talking about accumulating wealth over time, brick by financial brick. Creating a financial roadmap, a plan for every dollar. Now that you've set your SMART goals, it's time to create a financial roadmap, a detailed plan that outlines exactly how you're going to achieve those goals. Think of it as your financial GPS navigator that will guide you through all the intricacies of the money game. Start by tracking your income and expenses. Where does your money come from each month? More importantly, where do they go? Once you have a clear picture of your cash flow, you can identify areas where you can cut unnecessary spending and free up more money for investment. Then create a budget that matches your financial goals. Allocate your income for necessary expenses such as housing, food, and transportation, as well as allocate a significant portion to savings and investments. Remember, the more you can save and invest, the faster you'll reach your $1 million goal. Expert advice, seek advice, but chart your own course. I'm not gonna lie. Navigating the world of finance can be challenging, especially if you're new to it. There's a lot of professionalism, a lot of complicated strategies, and a lot of so-called experts trying to sell you something. Look, you can seek advice from financial advisors, mentors, or even books and online resources. But remember, you are the captain of your own financial ship. Don't blindly follow anyone's advice without doing your own research and understanding the risks. The key is to learn. Learn the basics of personal finance, understand the various investment opportunities, and stay on top of market trends. The more knowledge you acquire, the better prepared you will be to make informed financial decisions that are consistent with your goals and tolerant of risk. Liberation from the rat race, the power of multiple sources of income. Now let's talk about the rat race exemption. You see, most people rely on one single source of income, their job. But what happens if you lose that job? Or if your income suddenly decreases? That's why it's so important to create multiple sources of income. Imagine if you have one source of income. It's like having one rope supporting your weight. But if you have multiple sources, it's like having a whole network of rope, making you much more financially secure. Creating multiple sources of income doesn't necessarily mean working 3 jobs and burning out. It's about using your skills, interests, and resources to generate income from a variety of sources. Income diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. One of the smartest things you can do to build long-term wealth is to diversify your sources of income. Just as you wouldn't put all your money into one stock, you shouldn't rely on one single source of income. Think about how you can generate income in addition to your main job. Perhaps you have a talent for photography, writing, or web design. These skills can be monetized through freelancing, online platforms, or even creating your own side business. Another option is to invest in income-producing assets. It could be rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, or even peer-to-peer lending platforms. The key is to create a portfolio of income sources that will provide you with a steady cash flow, regardless of market fluctuations or unforeseen life circumstances. Expert advice: build a financial fortress brick by brick. Remember that creating multiple sources of income takes time, effort, and a lot of dedication. Don't expect to get rich quick. That's a recipe for disaster. Focus on building sustainable revenue streams that will generate income over the long term. Some of the best advice I've ever received is to treat your finances like a business. Just as a successful business owner reinvests profits back into their company, you should reinvest some of your income into your financial future. This means constantly improving your financial literacy, exploring new investment opportunities, and finding mentors to guide you along the way. The more you invest in your financial literacy, the stronger your financial foundation will be. Overcoming the fear of investing. Your money should work for you. Investing can be intimidating, especially if you're new to the world of finance. Many people avoid it because they are afraid of losing money or find it too complicated. But here's the thing. If you avoid investing, you're essentially letting your money lie idle, losing its value to inflation. The first step to overcoming this fear is education. Knowledge is power. Start by learning the basics of investing. Understand the different types of investments and how they work. The more you know, the less intimidating it becomes. Remember that investing is not a gamble. It's about informed decision-making and understanding the risk-return ratio. Start with low-risk investments to build your confidence. Over time, as you gain experience and knowledge, you can move on to riskier, higher-yielding opportunities. Finally, think long-term. Investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a journey of steadily multiplying your capital over time. Patience and perseverance are the keys to success. The earlier you start, the more you can harness the power of compound interest, which Albert Einstein aptly called the 8th wonder of the world. Types of investments. Finding the right fit. Investments come in many forms, each with its own set of risks and rewards. The key is to find what is right for you based on your financial goals, risk tolerance, and investment horizon. Let's take a look at some common types of investments. First, stocks. When you buy shares in a company, you become a co-owner. Stocks can generate high returns, but they also come with higher risk. The stock market can be volatile, but over the long term it has historically provided significant returns. Next, bonds. Bonds are essentially loans you make to governments or corporations. They pay you interest over time and repay the principal at maturity. Bonds tend to be less risky than stocks and provide a steady stream of income, making them a good option for conservative investors. Real estate is another popular type of investment. It can provide both rental income and capital gains. Although it requires more management involvement and a larger initial investment, real estate can be a stable and profitable addition to your portfolio. Finally, consider investing in mutual funds, and exchange-traded funds, ETFs. These funds pool money from many investors to buy a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other assets. They offer diversification and professional management, making them a great choice for beginners. Expert advice: start small, think big. When it comes to investing, one of the best pieces of advice is to start small, but think big. You don't need a lot of money to start investing. Even small amounts can grow significantly over time through the power of compound interest. Start with what you have. Many investment platforms allow you to start with as little as $50 or $100. The key is to get started and develop the habit of investing regularly. Diversify your investments to spread your risks. Don't put all your money into one stock or one type of investment. Diversification helps protect your portfolio from market volatility and unexpected downturns. And finally, keep learning. The world of finance is constantly changing. Stay abreast of market trends, new investment opportunities, and changes in the economy. The more you know, the better decisions you will make. And remember, it's never too late to start investing. Managing your money, the art of controlling your spending. So, let's be honest. Do you want to know the secret to accumulating wealth? It's not some clever investment strategy or luck. It's about mastering the art of cost control. That's right, folks. It's about telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. You see, most people work hard, make a decent income, but never seem to get ahead. Why is that? Because they let their spending get out of control. They buy things they don't need with money they don't have to impress people they don't even like. Sound familiar? The first step to gaining control of your finances is to track your spending. And I'm not talking about some vague mental notes. I'm talking about figuring things out with a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even a good old-fashioned notepad. Budgeting your plan for achieving financial freedom. I know what you're thinking right now. Robert, budgeting sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. But trust me, friends, a budget is not about depriving yourself of anything. It's about empowering yourself to make informed choices about your money. Present your budget as a financial roadmap. It helps you allocate your income to achieve your financial goals, and also ensures that you have enough money to cover your basic expenses. It's about finding the right balance between enjoying the present and investing in your future. There are countless methods of budgeting, from the 50-30-20 rule to the envelope system. The key is to find one that suits you and your spending habits. And remember, your budget is not carved in stone. It's a living, breathing document that can be adjusted as your income and expenses change. Expert advice: small leaks sink big ships. Here's the wisdom I've learned from my own bitter experience. Small leaks sink big ships. In other words, it's often the small, seemingly insignificant expenses that drain your bank account over time. You know, those daily cups of coffee, impulse buys, subscriptions you never use. Take a close look at your spending habits and identify areas where you can cut back without sacrificing quality of life. You may be able to brew coffee at home instead of going to an expensive coffee shop every morning. Or maybe you can give up a gym membership you never use and choose free workout videos online. Remember, it's not about being greedy. It's about managing your money wisely. Every dollar you save is a dollar you can invest in your financial future. So patch those leaks and watch your prosperity grow. Investing in yourself is the best path to wealth. Now let's talk about the most important investment you will ever make: an investment in yourself. You see, most people think of investing in terms of stocks, bonds, or real estate. But the truth is, the biggest payoff comes from investing in your own personal and professional growth. Think of it this way: you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have the knowledge, skills, and mindset to manage it wisely, you'll be right back where you started. It's like trying to win a race in a Ferrari without knowing how to drive. The best way to invest in yourself is through continuous learning. Read books, attend seminars, take online courses. Do your best to expand your knowledge and skills in areas that interest you and align with your financial goals. The power of networking: it's not your knowledge that matters, it's your introductions. I'm not saying that knowledge isn't important. They are crucial. But in today's interconnected world, it's not just your knowledge that matters, it's also your familiarity. And that's where networking comes into play. Networking is not about small talk or trying to sell something. It's about building genuine relationships with like-minded people who can support your growth, offer valuable insights, and open doors to new opportunities. Attend industry events, join professional organizations, connect with people on LinkedIn. There are countless ways to expand your network of contacts and make useful connections. Remember, the more people you socialize with, the more opportunities will come your way. Expert advice. Never stop learning, never stop growing. Look, the journey to financial freedom is an ongoing process. It is not a destination where you arrive and then relax and unwind. The world of finance is constantly changing, and you need to be willing to adapt, learn, and grow along the way. Develop a growth mindset. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, to try new things and learn from your mistakes. The more you challenge yourself, the more you grow both personally and professionally. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and support your ambitions. Seek out mentors who have achieved what you're striving for and learn from their experiences. Remember that you become the arithmetic mean of 5 people that you spend the most time with, so choose your inner circle wisely. Marathon mindset, a marathon approach to wealth. Listen up, friends, because this is very important. Wealth creation is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistency, discipline, and playing long. Don't fall for these get-rich-quick schemes, and don't try to beat the market. Trust me, it's a waste of time. The real secret to financial success is simple: spend less than you earn. Invest the difference wisely, and let compound interest work wonders over time. It's like planting a seed, constantly watering it, and watching it grow into a mighty oak tree. I know it's tempting to chase those shiny trinkets, those hot stocks, those guaranteed returns. But trust me, the best investments you can make are investments in yourself, your education, and your long-term financial well-being, adapting to an ever-changing financial landscape. The financial world is like a river. It is constantly flowing and changing. What worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. That's why it's so important to stay informed, adapt to new information, and be prepared to adjust your course along the way. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's how we learn and grow. But learn from those mistakes, shake off the dust, and keep moving forward. The only way to fail is to give up. Remember, the economy goes up and down, markets fluctuate, but the principles of prudent financial management remain the same. Focus on what you can control: your spending, your savings, your investments, and everything else will fall into place. Your journey to $1 million starts now. Congratulations, friends. You have reached the end of this enlightening journey. Now you have the knowledge, tools, and mindset to take control of your financial destiny and build the life of your dreams. Remember, it all starts with one step. Don't wait for perfect timing or perfect market conditions. The best time to start is now. Take action, apply what you've learned, and watch your financial future unfold before your eyes. And never forget that the journey to financial freedom is as much about the destination as it is about who you become along the way. So embrace the challenge, stay focused on your goals, and never stop believing in your ability to achieve financial greatness. So, today we have gone all the way to our first million. From goal setting to competent management of income and expenses, from investing to personal growth and continuous improvement. These steps have already helped many people, and I am sure that they will help you achieve financial success. Remember that the most important thing is to be systematic, focused, and willing to learn. If you found this video useful, support me with a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the INFAPORTFINANCE channel. Here we share proven strategies to help you achieve financial freedom. Click the bell so you don't miss new episodes, and be sure to share your thoughts and questions in the comments. I value your opinion. And remember, the first step to your million starts here and now. Ruslan was with you. See you on INFAPORTFINANCE.